Hi students, the next important chapter in business law is acceptance. What is acceptance? It is the act of giving assent by the offeree to an offer. What is assent? Assent is nothing but accepting to an offer. Acceptance is the process of, it is the act of giving the consent or the acceptance or accepting an offer. It is called as an acceptance. There are two parties in an offer. One party makes an offer, who is called as offerer, and another party is the person to whom the offer was made. He is called as an offeree. If the offeree gives his consent or he said okay to an offer, then it is called as acceptance. Definition of acceptance. When one party signifies his assent thereto for the proposal, then he is said to give acceptance. If a party says his consent, says okay to a proposal, then it is called as acceptance. You see that maximum acceptance, that is, it is to an offer what a lighted match is to a train of gunpowder, which means acceptance to an offer is what a lighted match to a train of gunpowder. If in a train of gunpowder, a lighted match is put on the gunpowder, what it will happen? It will burst and create an explosion. Like that, if acceptance is given to an offer, then it will become a contract. It cannot be revoked. So it is called as it is to an offer what a lighted match is to a train of gunpowder. Acceptance is to an offer what a lighted match is to a train of gunpowder. The next one is types of acceptance. What are the various types of acceptance? There are two types of acceptance. One is express, another one is implied. Express acceptance is given by words, spoken or written. It is called as express acceptance. It is openly, if you are saying your acceptance, then it is called as express. Implied, it is inferred from the conduct of the party. It is not by the words spoken or written. If the acceptance is not given by any words spoken or written, but your behavior seems that you have accepted, then it is called as implied acceptance. These are the two types of acceptance. Next one is who can accept. Who can accept? First one, acceptance of specific offer. Specific offer is nothing but an offer made to a specific or a particular group of persons. Then it is called as specific offer or a particular offer. Who can accept a particular offer or a specific offer? That specific group alone can accept. That particular person or the particular group alone can accept. Then acceptance of general offer. Acceptance of general offer. What is a general offer? If an offer is made to the world at large, then it is called as a general offer. In that case, it is like an advertisement. Any person can accept a general offer. This is regarding types of acceptance and who can accept. The next important aspect in acceptance is essentials of valid acceptance, or the legal rules or the elements of acceptance. What are the essentials of a valid acceptance? An acceptance is valid. When it is valid, first one, absolute and unconditional. If the acceptance is clear, if the acceptance given by the party is clear, without any condition, if a person is giving his acceptance, then it is a valid acceptance. Next one is communicated. The acceptance of the party, the acceptance given by the party must be communicated to the offerer. Otherwise, it is not valid. Mode of acceptance. The parties must give their acceptance in a prescribed mode. If not, in any other reasonable mode. That is, if the parties must give the acceptance in certain mode which is prescribed by the offerer. If any mode is not prescribed by the offerer, then the acceptance must be given in any other reasonable mode. Next one is time of acceptance. If any time limit is specified by the offerer to accept, then the offeree must accept within that time. If the time is not specified, a reasonable time must be taken by the offeree to accept the offer. Next one is acceptance after offer. The acceptance can be given by the party only after the offer was made. Otherwise, it will not result in a contract. It is not valid. Then acceptance before offer lapses or revoked. The acceptance must be given by the party before it is over or before it is revoked or withdrawn by the offerer. So before, if there is a time, within that time you want to accept, otherwise the offer comes to an end, then you can't accept. That is acceptance before offer lapses. Next, mere silence is not an acceptance. If the parties are silent, if the offeree is silent, then it is not treated as an acceptance. Then acceptance must be given by the party to whom the offer was made. That is, acceptance must be given by the party to whom the offer was made. Is only offeree can accept an offer, other persons cannot accept. This is regarding essentials of valid acceptance. Next one is communication of offer, acceptance and its revocation. What do you mean by communication? The offer, acceptance and its revocation. That is, communication means that you are going to offer something. It must reach the knowledge of the other person. Then that is called as communication. That when it is complete, the communication of offer, acceptance and revocation is complete in the following cases. Number one, communication of offer. When offer or communication of offer is complete, if it reaches the knowledge of the offeree. If you are offering your house, if you are going to sell your house to some person, that you are going to sell that house must reach the other person. Then only whether he is going to accept or not, it will be made known. So that is, communication of offer is complete when it reaches the knowledge of the offeree. Next one is communication of acceptance. Communication of acceptance, we can have the two parties, as against the offerer when it is complete, as against the offeree when it is complete. As against the offerer when it is put into the course of transmission to him. As regards the offerer, if the offeree has given his acceptance and posted it or put into the transmission, it is complete. As against the offeree, that he has accepted, that must come and reach to the knowledge of the offerer. Then only as against the offeree, the communication of acceptance is complete. Next one is communication of revocation. This is also the same as that of communication of acceptance. Then communication through telephone, telex or oral, it has the same effect as the parties have really met face to face. Like telephone, if you are calling, it is like a face to face meeting. So it has the same effect as that of face to face meeting. This is regarding communication of offer, acceptance and its revocation. This is regarding acceptance. Important questions were: define acceptance, explain the essentials, explain the process of communication of offer, acceptance and revocation. This is regarding the important questions in this chapter. If you are interested in my videos, you can give a likes, give your comments, and you can share the video to your friends and other college students. And if you are interested very much, you can subscribe my channel. Thank you.